Everything in my life revolves around music. It's like, can't get a relationship because I'm still with my first love, which is music. You know what I'm saying? For real. The reason I'm here is J. Just like that. Peace.
End of message. Resaved. Next message.
Yeah, it started with rhythms I heard listening to the wall. The bouncing of basketballs on playgrounds and all. The empty bottles as hollow wind blowing inside them. The flow and the rhyming got my alignment to a science. Mixing with my mom's in the kitchen, them spoons rattling. Pots and pan, faucet water pouring, tunes managing to come from all the fussing and rambling. What I noticed was pure music untampered with by things shoulders up.
Alexa, stop! What's cracking, peeps? T-Money up in the hazy. Happy Monday to everyone out there. Hope everybody's doing well. So we had a holiday this weekend, as you all know. So I didn't get any mail on Saturday, but I got a few packages today. So I wanted to do an unboxing, and I also wanted to include a couple movies that I got. So I showed my last video. I had the FYE haul, and then I went over to, I think it was in that video, I went over to Barnes & Noble and scooped up a few other things for the Criterion sale. I went back and I grabbed two more things. One thing I didn't even see the first time I was there, so upon going back, I found it, so I was really stoked. I went there to grab Night of the Hunter on Blu-ray, but they didn't have it, so I ended up with two other sick films that I'm about to show you, so we'll just open the video up with that. I do have to say, a little bit disappointed because I had ordered a few movies from Amazon UK like a month ago, and I was thinking over the weekend, where the fuck are those movies? It's been a long time. So come to find out, they had actually been delivered to my mailbox at the UPS store on November 3rd, and for whatever reason, the packages apparently are not there. So, I mean, I trust those guys. Those are my boys over there. So I'm thinking something happened somewhere along the line. So I shouldn't have even mentioned that. Of course I trust you guys if you happen to watch. I love you. But anyway, so hopefully we can get that worked out, because that was 6 movies that all from that new studio canal, like, oh god, there were a bunch of them. Not Scars of Dracula, Demons in My Mind, Bloody Mummy, something, just some classics that were finally getting released on Studio Canal UK, so the Region B. And then Villains was another one, and Miracle Mile from Arrow, because I like that movie, so I grabbed another version of it. So hopefully somewhere down the line, soon enough, we'll get that worked out, and I'll be able to show you those and watch those, because I'm dying to watch those, especially those older Hammer movies that were put out by, I forget the name of the company. Is it Studio Canal? But there's a Replay or something like that, I think. But so let's get into what I have today. So over the weekend, I grabbed 2 more movies. Actually, yesterday it would have been, at Barnes & Noble. The Vanishing. This is the original. So I watched the remake of this, not knowing that it was a remake, and that was a Twilight Time release. I forget who stars in it, a big actor, and what's her name from The Blind Side and Speed and all those movies. She had a smaller role in the remake. So I was told that this one's even better. If you like the original, this is even better. So I grabbed it. Stoked to have it. Haven't watched it yet. Got it last night. So that is a film by George Sluicer, The Vanishing, the original one, and this one is from 1988, so I guess they remade it pretty soon after, unless I'm mistaken, but I think, yeah, so, because it wasn't that much long after, or is that, I don't know, no, that's not the remake, that's the original, right? Yeah, so, the next one, so, Seven Samurai, I told you guys that I really wanted to pick this one up, and they didn't have it, they only had it in DVD. Well, there was a display rack there that I actually saw, but there was another side to it, and I didn't see that the first time I was there, so long story short, this was theirs. $10 more than, like, your average price at from what I saw at Barnes & Noble was $39.99 for a Criterion Collection Blu-ray, but this was $49.99. Guess maybe because it's a slightly bigger set. So yeah, anyway, awesome. A film from 1954, Japanese film, obviously, by Akira Kurosawa. Kurosawa, I know, I'm sure that's like a huge director, but I'm not really into Asian films, so, I mean, I like it, and I'm starting to like it more. Like, there have been a few films I saw over the last year, so, anyway, I need to grow more of an appreciation of this type of film, I think, and this is supposed to be, I think, this guy's best, so, anyway, I grabbed it, for shizzy. Alright, let's get into, let me grab a swig of this water real quick. little Cottonmouth Kings action going on. So I have 3 packages here. One I'm really stoked for. I'm stoked for all of them, obviously. But so we'll go with the first one. This is from friend and fellow YouTuber Absolute Sublime 1. He was selling like a ton of his movies, trying to downsize, I think, or whatever. And cool, my scissors are right here. So I said, what up, dude? You still got this available? And sure enough, he did. So he gave me a good deal on it, I think. I think it was pretty even. I actually got it for like $2 or $3 cheaper from what it goes for after shipping on eBay. So I was like, you know, cool. Worked out for both of us. So this is a film I'm not like dying to see, but I wanted to grab it. Bikini Girls on Ice. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a number 2 or something. I always mix this one up with Pin-Up Dolls on Ice, which is like a foreign slasher film that came out a couple years ago. But this is a new slasher classic by the name of Bikini Girls on Ice. And this is from Wellgo USA. Maybe this is, and it was because this looks like it's almost Asian. Maybe not. No, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. But it says, delivers the slasher goods in an almost charmingly old-fashioned style, which I love. It is a film from 2010, so it's actually older than I thought it was. Cool, so yeah. Cool dude, good looking out. Looks like it's in mint condition. Doesn't even look like maybe you watched it once and hated it and now you're selling it. I don't know, but thank you anyway, in any case. I can't speak for you, but I'm happy, so thanks for that deal. And so next up, we'll get into one from Ron Bonk over at SRS Studio, Sabrosa Studios. I grabbed actually 2 from him, and I'm not sure if there's going to be both in this package or just one, depending on when he mailed it out. I don't know, but we'll find out. So let's cut in. Oh, shit, and there's probably a poster in here, and I didn't cut it. I missed it. Fuck yes. So there's just one film. I ordered 2, and I'll save the other one. I'm not even going to mention it because I'll save it for another update. So that's kind of strange, actually. I thought I had ordered this one first and the other one second, so we'll have to look into that. But anyway, this one is Creep. Really cool artwork there. Digging that. And yeah, I mean, shit's just been going wrong with the mail lately, so I got to get on this right after this video and check the status of the other one, because the other one I was actually really looking forward to. But this one is, I think, an SOV film from, well, it says 2017, but I thought this was older. Creep, maybe not. I don't know anything about it. But it's from director Tim Ritter, who I like. I have a few of his films. Truth or Dare being one of my favorite. But it says, from director Tim Ritter comes one of the all-time cult favorite horror flicks. Maybe this was just released in 2017. Creep, starring adult film superstar Kathy Willits in her only mainstream role to date. This is the shocking tale of brother and sister killers pitted against father and daughter cops. As the twisted story moves forward, the connection between characters is revealed amongst whispers of nearly every taboo imaginable, drawing everyone closer to the movie's explosive finale. Co-starring cult superstar Joel D. Wynkoop, and so on and so forth. Cool, skillfully written and masterfully shot. So maybe I'm mixing this up with, and I'm drawing a blank on the other film, so I couldn't tell you what it was anyway, the name of it. You guys hear that? There's nothing more than I hate somebody talking with dry mouth, so I gotta remedy this problem. With some good old-fashioned agua. Alright, cool. So that's Creep from Sabrosa. And let's get into this here box. So this is a box from, it's actually a German media book, but it's from the US. From, was it eBay seller? I can't even remember if it was eBay. Yeah, it was eBay. And I couldn't believe when I was on there looking for prices for something else, another actual UK media book, but this is where my, hang on guys, sorry, I gotta grab my razor blade. But yeah, and I ended up seeing this, and I'm a huge fan of this film. I'm kind of in the minority, I think, so I wanted to grab it up because it's limited and it's an older release, I think, at least the last 5 years or so. And you know, German media books, they're always uber rare and limited, so very well packaged, I must say. Let's hope that there isn't any wear on this media book, because the last one, the Suspiria one I used was pretty worn out, so keep our fingers crossed here, guys. Bear with me for a sec, just because it's nicely packaged, so I want to gently open this up here without damaging anything. Almost got it. Oh, nice. And it's sealed, and I didn't know it was still sealed, so that's even better, because I don't plan on opening this. So here we have Hellraiser 4 media book from 88 Films. There were 555 of these made. This is number 213. You can see it on the bottom left. Well, my left, you're right. But anyway, this is Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. Really love this film. I love it so much that I bought a Mondo hard box of it. I forget what they're called. It's like a big box. It's a hard box that's bigger. Anyway, it was like, it contained like the only blueprint, I think, of the film. And so, yeah, I grabbed that. I'm just a big fan of this film. I even like of course, the versions we always watch, the edited ones. Unfortunately, I can't read anything about this because it's all in German. But yeah, I mean, I love 84 Entertainment. Media book, hardbox company out of Germany. They're just really high quality. Got to keep this pack sealed though, because well, first of all, I didn't recall. I thought it was just brand new or whatever. So yeah, it's really, really beautiful though. And yeah, I'm a big fan of this film. Hellraiser, Pinhead Goes to Space. I like it. So yeah, I'd say the first 4 Hellraisers are my favorite, are like the only good ones really. I don't really like any other ones, but. So yeah, 1996, and I don't think this contains the, what do they call it? It's not a blueprint, but it's like the similar, it's like the original cut, or the unedited version, because this film was heavily edited. And from what I saw, actually, from watching that in the big box, it was, well, first of all, the picture quality was horrendous, so it didn't really do it justice, but it was just like a lot of film footage that just seemed like it was almost just like completely raw and unedited. I guess maybe that's what that kind of blueprint version is, but it just seemed like too much. So I don't know. From what I've seen, maybe I will open this someday just to see all what it, because it's kind of a blower that it's all obviously in German, so I can't really understand the specs or anything. Oh, there is the work print version. No way. It's the bonus DVD, the work print version. So So I thought that Big Box, actually the same company too, 84 Entertainment, put it out here. If you guys can hold on 1 second. So I forget what these things are called. Sorry about that, but this is the other version that I have of the film. I mean, you can see this is a freaking media book, and this is bigger, way bigger than your average Blu-ray. It's like DVD size, and then bam, this is bigger, like 2 times the size of your original hardbox. So this version here is from the same company, 84. So I'm wondering now. Oh, I have all the discs. Unfortunately, I didn't like the way that it was packaged, but these things are really nice. I'm thinking this may be just like a smaller version of this. This is a larger version of this, but I'm not exactly sure. But really, really cool. In any case, clearly, huge fan. I also have the other Blu-ray. I have like 5. It's embarrassing how many copies of this film I own, but I own quite a few. So anyway, yeah, you get your pins and your chains in that release. So cool. Well, you guys got to see a little something else tonight. So I also have Mario Baba Shock and The Church. Big box of this, so I'll show you that another time too. Really, really cool. But anyway, that's it, guys. 15 minutes. Shit, I didn't know I was going that long. Have a great night. I'll catch you guys soon. Should be another busy week. Full packed of updates. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.